regular meeting.
Make a motion, we approve.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded, oh, excuse me, you wanted the names. Okay, it's been moved and seconded, we approve the minutes for October 5th. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, motion carries. May I make this suggestion? When you are making a motion, give your name first and then make the motion. It'll work that way better.
That would be work.
Yes, yes, it'll be work. Okay, we're open for others, no old business. Okay. Public hearing, the first item is alcoholic beverage request for the Cove at Compass Lake. It's a request for a 2 COP alcoholic beverage license for the Cove at Compass Lake to be located at 645 Compass Lake Drive in unincorporated Jackson County.
Is that designation a beer license?
Beer and wine.
Okay.
And I have a question. I didn't know, are they coming here for, I thought they had to go get the license somewhere else and not even come to us for it.
No, there's a part on the business, on the beer and wine license
Right.
that states that the county has to sign off on it.
Well, I didn't realize that. I guess I never knew
There's
that.
other departments that
Okay.
have to sign off on it as
Oh, okay,
well.
okay.
Okay, are there any recommendations from staff?
Just that it meets all the
Meets all
requirements.
requirements?
Mhm.
Mike Crutchfield makes a motion that we recommend approval to the county commission.
Michael Jackson seconds the motion.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the request for, 2 COP alcoholic beverage license for the Cove at Compass Lake. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. The second item, alcoholic beverage request for Hickory Properties LLC for a 2 COP alcoholic beverage license for Hickory Properties, also known as Dickey's Barbecue Pit, located on 2070 Highway 71 South in unincorporated Jackson County. Any questions or any report?
The staff recommendations
It meets the code.
meets code.
Right.
Mike Crutchfield recommends approval. Makes a motion to recommend approval.
Michael Jackson seconds the motion.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the request for Hickory Properties. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Other business, director's report.
So sorry to say that Mr. Michael Davis has resigned. Being a farmer, it's just too hard for him to make the meetings. So I'll be discussing this with the board for a recommendation for District 2.
Okay, let me ask you this then. I thought I heard them say they already appointed somebody to the planning commission.
That was for Miss Ann Jones' at-large position, and that's
Right.
Mr. Jason Johnson. And
Okay.
he would have been here tonight, but somehow he didn't get the email messages, so we'll have to double check and see what's going
Okay.
on with that. But yes, he will join us at the next meeting, and I'm sure he'll be a great addition.
Okay.
And then Dr. Spires and Mr. Lockie has retired, if you all haven't heard. And so we'll see what tomorrow brings. And let's see, we do already have one commissioner, I think, is filling Mr. Lockie's seat. What did I say?
Yeah,
Commissioner
Alex
Spires.
McKinney's,
Yes, Mr. McKinney.
yeah, he's done, that one's done, so.
And so now we
He's
just,
not up for election? I
Who?
thought-
he was running either
Mr.
He ran
unopposed.
against for,
Mhm.
yeah, they were both ran for the Democratic
And Mr.
primary, and
McKinney won.
there was no
Oh.
Republican.
It
Oh,
ran
I got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he's, by default, Alex is the
Right,
new
okay.
county commissioner.
Just
for
want to make
District
sure I
One.
wasn't clear about all
Yeah,
that. So,
so
okay,
I think he'll make
okay.
he's, I say young businessman, he's a little bit younger than I am. He's in,
Mhm.
That makes him young.
he
That's
makes him
right.
young. So, and I'm not that familiar with him, but a lot of the people I know that are very,
Mhm.
I know about his business a little bit, and he does a good job with it, so I think he'll be
Very
a
good.
benefit.
Okay,
Dr. Spires was my sponsor and a friend of mine for a lot of years, but,
Yeah.
you know, I think Alex will do a good job, so.
Okay.
And we're waiting to see what happens with the election for District 1, Commissioner Lockie's seat.
District 3.
3, thank you. And we'll see what happens with that. And so I don't know if you all know, but you may have seen it in the paper. They had the longest running tenure, I believe 28 years, both of them each. And it was the longest terms in the county for Board of County Commissioners for local government. So, and they both came in around the same time and both
Right.
retiring
Yeah.
at the same time.
Right.
So
Well,
very
okay.
interesting. Thank you.
Well, is there going to be any like reception or retirement party or anything like that, or?
Well, they already had one and it was from the employees.
Oh, okay.
And it was very lovely. They had a parade of all the different departments went by and they sat in a tent outside on Jackson Street, right by the building on the side of the building here. And they paraded by and waved and everybody told them goodbye. And
Okay.
then they had a reception, a small reception because of social distancing and all that. And the TDC made a movie for them of all the employees saying goodbye
Oh,
and wishing them
That'd be
well.
neat.
It was very nice. It's actually on our Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll
it was
look it
really
up
cute.
then.
And so it was all very
So-
nice.
Technically, then they are finished, actually. They're,
Mhm.
well, yeah, they're done.
They're done.
Well, until this,
Well, we're going to have a swearing
Swearing
in on
in
the
of the-
17th.
Not till the 17th.
The new
new
commissioners.
commissioners.
That's right. Oh, that's what I
Mhm.
meant. Yeah.
And we will have the regular board meeting on the 10th of November, one
Oh, there
meeting
will be. Okay.
because of the holidays. And then I think
Right.
it's December 8th for the December meeting. And then January, we'll pick back up again with 2 meetings.
Okay. Send me an email on this or I'll forget.
Okay, we'll do that.
Because doing this counting of the ballots, it was all last week and then all this week, you know, and it's like, oh my gosh, you know.
Hmm.
Because I'll tell you, if you're not, I was amazed actually is how much work it takes to run an election. You know, people are not aware of this because if you mail in the envelope, we have to open up the envelope, we take out the contents, we separate them, so we don't know who goes, you know, which ballot goes with which name. But then the envelope, you had to sign it,
Right.
and there's a barcode on the bottom. So they run that through the machine that looks them up in the system, and then they verify the signatures. So it's much more complicated than people are aware of and how much, you know, time. Because here, the ballots, you could have done early voting for 2 weeks already, and people are coming in today, and
Mhm.
it was closed, you know, yesterday, but, oh, I want to vote. And you're, you know, it's like, what? You just kind of, you know, like, you had all this notice about
Well, they
doing
got
it.
them all to do it, so.
Yeah, and I don't think people are aware though, really, of how much complicated
No, it is.
it
It's
is,
very-
you know, the work that goes into it that,
It needs to be.
oh yeah, well, people are walking in, running their ballots, they're actually voting down there. And we're back here counting the mail-in ones and opening them up and doing all that work, you know, so.
We got some sister states that need to require that photo
Yes.
ID like we do in Florida.
I'm always amazed, you know, that we would, what's the big deal? You've got a driver's license. If you don't have a driver's license, you get a
Absolutely.
Florida ID. So
You
why
can't
is
buy a can of
everybody not
aerosol
complaining?
spray without a photo ID, for heaven's sake.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you can't.
Huh?
You can't.
I know,
Yeah, I'm fascinated,
You
because I've
can't
got
get a can of
family all
Blue
over,
Air
you know, friends all over different
without a
states.
photo
and
ID. So why in the world would they let you vote without one?
yeah, I find it very odd. And now tomorrow night, for example, Pennsylvania does not start counting any of the ballots, excuse me, till the end of the day. All right, we've been counting mail-in ballots, 5 of us, well, actually 6 sometimes, for 2 weeks. Can you imagine you know, what is Pennsylvania gonna do? Like it goes 7 to 7 or whatever, then
They're
they're
gonna be
gonna
at the
start
front
counting?
center of the news for about 3-4 days.
Yeah. Oh, we're recording this? Oh, okay, that's all right. Well, okay. Meeting is adjourned.
Thank you, Joey. Thank you, Joey.